Professor Armitage's history class was notorious, not for its difficulty, but for its uncanny atmosphere. Dust motes danced in the afternoon sunbeams slicing through the Gothic windows of Blackwood Academy, illuminating the ancient texts scattered across the desks. Today's lesson: Forgotten Sumerian Incantations. Ilara, a skeptical student with a penchant for logic, found herself strangely captivated. Liam, her perpetually enthusiastic classmate, was already chanting, his voice a low hum resonating in the cavernous room. Professor Armitage, a wizened woman with eyes that held the weight of centuries, watched them with a knowing smile. "Remember," she cautioned, her voice raspy, "these are not mere words, they hold power." Liam, ignoring the warning, continued his recitation, his intonation precise. Ilara, initially hesitant, found herself drawn in by the rhythm, her voice joining Liam's in a surprisingly harmonious duet. The air crackled. Suddenly, the room plunged into darkness. A low growl echoed from the far corner, followed by a blinding flash of light. When their vision cleared, they found themselves no longer in the dusty classroom, but in a landscape of towering ziggurats and unfamiliar constellations. The air hung heavy with the scent of myrrh and something ancient, something powerful. They were in Sumer, or at least a version of it. Before them stood a colossal statue, its eyes glowing with an eerie luminescence. Inscriptions, identical to those in the professor's texts, covered its surface. Liam, ever the adventurer, immediately approached, reaching out to touch the cold stone. Ilara, however, felt a prickling unease. She sensed a vast, malevolent energy emanating from the statue. As Liam touched the statue, the ground trembled. A monstrous creature, a being of shadow and dust, emerged from the earth, its roars shaking the very foundations of the ziggurat. This was no mere historical recreation. They had unleashed something far more dangerous. Ilara's initial skepticism vanished, replaced by a fierce determination. She knew they needed to undo what they had done, to send this creature back to wherever it came from. Using their knowledge of the incantations, Ilara and Liam worked together, their voices weaving a counterspell against the creature's power. It was a desperate struggle, a battle against an ancient evil fueled by their own accidental summoning. But their combined effort, fueled by Ilara's logic and Liam's unwavering enthusiasm, proved surprisingly potent. The creature shrieked, its form dissolving into dust, vanishing as quickly as it appeared. Exhausted but triumphant, they found themselves back in the classroom. The sun was setting, casting long shadows across the room. Professor Armitage smiled knowingly, her eyes twinkling. "I told you," she said softly. "These are not mere words." Ilara and Liam exchanged a look, a silent understanding passing between them.